The Panthers have completely collapsed. They've lost 6 straight games, and now Cam Newton is out for the rest of the season. What else could go wrong?
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Technically, the Panthers still have playoff hopes. It's less than a 1% chance that they could make the playoffs, so no one thinks that it'll happen. It's almost impossible. That is why Cam Newton is no longer playing for the rest of the year. Cam Newton's been playing for at least the past 2 weeks with an injured shoulder. And I do not think that he should have played because he could have made it worse and he might not have been able to play next year. We was already on a downward slide and he should not have risked it. So for the rest of the year, Taylor Heinicke will be the starting quarterback for the Panthers. During the preseason, he looked really good. I was impressed by him. He wasn't even supposed to make the team. He might have been on the practice squad, but he proved that he needed to be the backup quarterback, and that's how he earned his spot on the Panthers. During the 6-game losing streak, the Panthers have had a lot of close games, except for the game against the Steelers on Thursday night, but Thursday night games are hard anyways. For the last 5 games, they have not lost by more than a touchdown. And that is coaching errors right there. If you lose that many games consecutively, that close, that is coaching. The coach is responsible for that. I put this whole losing streak on Ron Rivera. So we're going to go through some of the games during the losing streak right now, and I'm going to tell you why I think that Ron Rivera should lose his job. Let's get into it. Okay, so when the Panthers played the Lions, right after getting blown up by the Steelers the previous Thursday night, I expected them to come out firing all cylinders. But they really did not play that well. They ended up scoring a touchdown with a minute left to pull within 1. And instead of kicking the extra point, Ron Rivera decides to go for 2, and he ended up not getting it. That was the start of the downfall of the Panthers right there. That coaching decision to go for 2 instead of just kicking the extra point and trying to win it in overtime, that was the start of the downfall of the Panthers. The next week, to open up the game, the Panthers got the ball against the Seahawks, and the Panthers drove down the field. They got to the 5, it was 4th down, and they decided to go for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal. That was almost as bad as the going for 2 the previous week. You had just failed basically the same situation, and you did the same thing and you didn't get it. And they ended up losing by 3, which is a field goal. I know that Graham Gano missed an extra point and a field goal in that game, and so it wasn't all on that one coaching decision, but they all add up. Overall, Ron Rivera is the reason that the Panthers had this long losing streak. The last 2 games, they even said that Cam Newton was hurt. I would rather have Heinicke at quarterback than an injured Cam Newton. 1, because you got to protect your star quarterback. And 2, if he's injured, everyone could see that he could not throw the ball. They knew that he could not throw a deep pass. He has only completed 9 passes of more than 20 yards down the field all year long. That is ranked 28th out of all the quarterbacks in the NFL. So defenses weren't scared of him at all. That's why you put in Heinicke. You even put him in for Hail Mary situations throughout the year because you knew that Cam Newton's arm was not good. So why would you not play Heinicke the last 2 games and maybe get into the playoffs? This is on Ron Rivera, and I think that he should be fired.
We can make a wildfire get away.